It's Two on the Aisle with me, Charles Gross, and Leslie Hoban Blake. Tonight, reviews of Noel Coward's Private Lives, Shinglish, and Seminar, plus an interview with Albert Bergeret, Artistic Director of New York's Gilbert and Sullivan Players. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Two on the Aisle.
Hi, Charlie.
Hello, Leslie. I'm Charles Gross, as aforementioned.
Leslie Hoban Blake.
Yes, our Drama Desk Vice President.
Oh, thank you very much.
Okay. We have lots to talk about today, so shall we start with Private Lives?
Oh, absolutely.
Now, this is the third time I've actually seen it on Broadway. The first was with Liz Taylor and Richard Burton, and
Wow.
it was very, very exciting until
Because
about 3 seconds after they met, and then it went down.
You were what, about 8 at the time?
A little older than that.
Okay.
And then they had Joan Collins, and it was a little
I never saw
better.
that
And the funniest part was in the second act where the maid did a pratfall. Now, we have it again with Kim Cattrall. Cattrall, excuse me, from, I can pronounce Bergeret, but I can't.
Right.
From Sex and the City.
Samantha.
Yes, Samantha. We've seen Carrie and we've seen Miranda, but I don't recall ever seeing Samantha on Broadway before.
Oh, yeah. I saw her in Ivanhoe.
Although she actually has a very distinguished theater career.
She does.
And finally, I get some idea of why people keep trying to do this play.
Wait a minute. You haven't mentioned Paul Gross, who's the co-star.
Well, of course, anyone with a name like Gross should be a star.
Any
Yes.
relation? I wanted to ask you.
Not that I'm aware of.
One of Canada's leading actors.
Right.
And
Playing
rightly
the
so.
Noel Coward role. And this is basically a couple that was once married, is reunited, each on their respective second honeymoon. And once they meet each other, they remember why they fell in love, so they run off together. And then they remember why they split up in the first place. I think that basically
in Act
covers
2,
it.
they're sitting on some kind of weirdo Dr. Seuss set, the likes of which I have never seen. There's a triple fish bowl,
Right.
like on one fish, two fish, where there's a large
Right.
bowl and then a small bowl and then a third, and the fish actually swim up. And you can see that I was really taken with the fish
Yes.
in the second act, so you can tell.
And what about the play, Leslie?
Well, the play kind of, look, in this particular case, and this is one of those plays, and we talk about this all the time, when you've seen it before, and a lot of times before, you get dragged there kicking and screaming. I don't want to see it again. I didn't want to see it again, but I wanted to see them, and I was right. They are a wonderful couple. They really bring life and form. They have exactly the right kind of brittleness. They're not stars doing a turn. They're actors really doing their parts. They added a Noel Coward song, which they sing at the piano. And as far as the acting...
Everybody seems to add that song.
Well, yes, but I don't know if it's in the original or not. I don't remember. I don't think Liz Taylor tried to sing.
I don't think you saw the original.
No, I didn't see the original. Thank you. I did not. But in the Liz Taylor one, I don't think she tried to sing. And I didn't see Joan Collins. I did see somebody else. I don't remember who it was. Recently, at Roundabout, they did it. And it wasn't Joan Collins. It was somebody else. Well, anyway, the point being, they are a perfect Amanda and what is his name? I don't recall. I'm sorry. Amanda and, well, by the time we find out.
Yes, Victor, I think.
No.
No.
It's not Victor.
Paul Elliot, I'm sorry.
Thank you, Elliot. I couldn't remember. Amanda and Elliot. They are a perfect Amanda and Elliot, to my way of thinking. I have never seen those two roles played better. However, the other two could have been phoning it in from Chicago.
Now that's Anna Melody as Sybil,
I
who was
will
so
never
named so that Noel Coward could use the line, "Don't quibble, Sybil!"
Sybil, absolutely. I will
Okay.
probably not see them again ever, so it doesn't matter what their names are. This was directed by Richard Eyre, who's head of the National, or was head of the British National Theatre. He has done magnificent, magnificent work both on film and on stage. It's a fair to middling production with two really, I think, perfect.
I will tell you,
actors.
I was really impressed with Kim Cattrall. It's like you could see she took what she learned from doing sitcoms, and she builds on it.
But she has she has acting training, you know.
Yes, I know that. And she uses it.
Yes, she does.
But you could definitely see Samantha kind of at the core of this character.
I did.
Oh, I definitely did. But again, she beautifully builds on it, whether she's, in the give and take or when she's dancing. She has this one point where she's just dancing around the stage. And it's wonderful. I was not as impressed by Paul Gross as you were. I found him, very Noel Coward-like. but very passionless. And I guess maybe we now know why Noel Coward had no passion for ladies, but he seems to be channeling that, because I not only don't believe that he's in love with his new wife, I just didn't see the attraction that he had for Kim's character.
Well, when the second act opens after they've been in bed together for about 3 weeks, or 3 days, I've forgotten which, but I believed it. I have a crush on Paul Gross, I have to admit. I watched all 3 seasons of Slings and Arrows, which was a marvelous Canadian series about a small Shakespearean company, and I am mad about him as an actor.
This is the first I've seen him. Again, very, very proper, very British, but I missed the passion. So I like Private Lives a little better than I've liked it before.
Okay, so what would you give it?
I would give it 3 playbills.
3 playbills. I would go as high as 4.
Okay.
And that's not liking it as well as you did.